hard.
What's up, guys? Your boy Lewis. We back with another video. Bro, y'all can see right here we reacted to killers getting attacked in court, bro. This is gonna be wild, bro. Ain't no way somebody would do that, bro. Like, what? That's crazy, bro. Let's just jump in this fucking video, bro. Let's get it. Guys, let's pray for these people. Alright, let's go. Oh! Off the bat! Oh!
Would you give me 1 minute?
Hopefully no fucking ads. Oh shit. Oh. That was the intro. No way. No way.
This is 19-year-old Lindy Jones, who's facing charges for murder in South Carolina. In August 2019, Lindy murdered 18-year-old Willie Antoine Fields. Following investigations, Lindy Jones and his younger brother, Jalen Jones, were arrested. Now in court, the mother of the victim, Angela Fields, has some words for Lindy.
I just want to let you know what they took from me. They took away my only child.
Nickelodeon was kid everything.
First thing I said, no ads. Mute
These
this shit. Bro, only child though? Oh shit.
So hard.
Her husband, Willie Clay Fields, was consoling, but suddenly he couldn't bear the pain anymore.
So hard.
Could have doing it. There was a chance. Mick! Oh my god.
The officers eventually managed to separate him from Lindy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually, Lindy was sentenced to 35 years in prison. His brother Jalen received a 6-year sentence in juvenile prison. But this wasn't the only time families snapped in court. Like in the case of Diamond Alvarez. Diamond's mother was in court for the trial of 19-year-old Frank DeLeon Jr., who fatally shot their 16-year-old daughter 22 times.
Damn!
On January 11th, 2023, Diamond was walking her dog when Frank fatally shot her. Police investigations revealed that the two had been in a relationship and were on the verge of a breakup. Frank was promptly arrested. If you thought Frank would show remorse for his crimes, be prepared for his jaw-dropping conduct during the proceedings. In court, Diamond's mother tells the man who had wickedly ended her daughter's life how she felt. As she was giving her statement, Frank smirked at her. Enraged, Diamond's mother went to confront him. But before she could make it to the smirking murderer, the situation escalated. Diamond's uncle jumped in from the gallery and attacked Frank. Frank's mother rushed to his defense by attacking Diamond's mother, prompting Diamond's aunt to...
Here's one thing you need
Oh,
to
come
do
on,
before you buy
man.
anything online.
Oh. There's a lot of shit going on. Oh shit.
Eventually, the police were able to separate the two families. Following the brawl, Diamond's mother told the media.
It was wrong of me. That was wrong of us because we're not monsters. But it's so much hate because I want my daughter back. And what he did was horrible. Seeing my daughter there and looking at him that he did that and he's laughing in my face. It was very wrong, and I'm so sorry for that.
In the end, Frank accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to 45 years in prison.
He
Fortunately,
deserved
deputies
that,
were
yo,
ready and
that's
stepped in
wild.
before utter chaos ensued. But the same can't be said for the case of 25-year-old Tristan Lamoureux.
It's gonna be a lot of
Facing charges
ads.
for first-degree
Bro, I gotta
murder
get
in
that one
Utah.
thing, bro.
On August 23rd,
These ads is
2009,
wild.
Tristan shot his wife, 19-year-old Misty Lamoureux, in their house.
Bro, what's good with
Tristan
these
was
people,
eventually
bro?
Arrested. Now in court, Misty's brother, Jason Wilson, walks up to the podium to deliver a victim impact statement, but not before giving Tristan the death stare. While the magnitude of Tristan's crimes is daunting, his courtroom behavior will leave you in disbelief. While Jason tells the court how the murder has affected him, Tristan appears unconcerned, rocking back and forth in his chair.
Oh, he
After
don't
a few minutes
care.
of addressing the judge, Jason turns his focus to his sister's killer. But Tristan's lack of remorse infuriated him, and he wanted to let him know how he felt.
Oh shit.
However, the deputies were at hand to counter any real damage. Following the chaos, the officers restored everything to order. Eventually, Tristan was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. However, Jason Wilson wasn't alone in their courtroom actions, like in the case of Michael Madison, a serial killer who was facing multiple charges, including 3 counts of murder in Ohio. Between 2012 and 2013, Michael killed 3 women before he was eventually arrested. Before his preliminary hearing, Michael learns the magnitude of his crime.
Mr. Madison, I'm going to read to you the nature of the charges against you and summarize each one for you, as well as giving you the potential penalties. I know you've had a chance to speak with counsel. Is that correct, sir? Yes. Right. In the first charge, you're charged with aggravated murder in violation of Ohio Revised Code 2903.01. It states that on or about the 22nd day of July, you did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 9 months prior to the finding of the body. That is a Jane Doe murder. The second murder is the same date, on or about the 22nd day of July. Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an Angela Deskins
close to
while
my
committing
birthday.
another felony. The offense was committed 3 weeks or a few weeks prior to the finding of the body.
Well, it's past. But
And then there's a third murder charge. On or about the 22nd day of July, Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 1 month prior to the finding of the body. All of those are felonies of the first degree because they are aggravated murder. They are punishable by a possible death or life in prison and a $100,000 fine. You understand
damn.
that?
Now in court, Van Terry,
$100,000,
father of one of the
bruh.
victims, addresses the judge.
How you doing? My name is Van Terry. Right now, I guess we're supposed to, in our hearts, forgive this clown.
Van Terry now turns to speak directly to Michael.
Take it, my child.
However, the real shocker came when Michael unleashed his madness in the courtroom by smirking at Van Terry, unleashing chaos.
yo, you tripping? Oh yeah, get him! I remember this. I saw this before. I saw that. I saw this one. He was laughing though. What would y'all would do, bro? Like you
Eventually, the
looking at him,
police
he's
were able to
laughing,
restore
bro.
order.
Like what?
Proceeding
I would have got pissed too.
Now, it's time for the jury to give their decision.
We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon the defendant, Michael Madison.
Following the jury's recommendation, Judge Nancy McDonald reads her sentence.
I am struck by the sheer inhumanity of what one human being could do to not one, but 3 human beings.
Damn.
It is
for real, though.
incomprehensible. You cajoled, lured, and deceived Shatisha Shealy, Angela Deskins, and Sherelda Terry to your apartment for your depraved purposes. You went on to abuse the corpses of these 3 victims. You stripped them from the waist down.
Dang.
You folded them in half,
Yo.
binding them so that their feet were up by their ears.
Oh my.
You wrapped them in multiple layers of trash bags, and you discarded them. Upon consideration of the relevant evidence, The testimony exhibits admitted in mitigation.
I know you've heard of Rosa Parks.
Bro,
She ignited
what?
the Montgomery.
Bro, my God, that's wild, bro. Bro, what?
It is the judgment of this court.
Sorry
that
about
the
these
aggravated
ads, guys. I think I had the
course
upgrade
of
my
conduct,
YouTube. I think it
felony
is,
murder,
right?
kidnapping, felony murder, of which the defendant was convicted, outweigh the mitigating factors by proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Accordingly, the sentence of death is imposed upon the defendant, Michael Madison, on counts 1, 4, and 7.
Following the sentence, the victims' families expressed how they felt. Michael Madison is still awaiting his death in prison. But this wasn't the only time parents snapped because of how the killer was acting in
That
court.
guy lucky.
Like
Yo,
during
he
the sentencing
dove though.
of
He
18-year-old
said, "Come here,
Keaton
boy.
Gengen, who's facing
I
multiple
want
charges
that
for murder.
ass."
Oh my God, he
Yo,
shot
chill
so
out,
many
chill out,
people in
chill
there.
out, chill out.
On May 14th, 2022, Peyton, a white supremacist, opened fire in a black-dominated Tops-friendly market store in New York. Sadly, 10 black individuals lost their lives and 3 others were hurt before he was finally arrested.
Bro, what?
Now in court, family members of the victims let him know how they feel about him.
While I was writing this, tears fell from my eyes. Thinking about what a beautiful person you took.
Sorry, my mans.
My daughter, Robbie Drury, was a young woman. She was not married. She had no children. She never will. Robbie was our youngest daughter. When people ask, how many children do you have? I don't know what to say.
You destroy our lives forever. It's not a day that goes by that I won't remember May 14th and being 2 minutes sooner. I could have been in that store. And all I think about is, could I have saved my aunt? Could I have helped her get away from the bullets? Or could my mom be suffering more and lose her daughter, her granddaughter, and her sister?
One of the most touching statements was from Barbara Massey.
My name is Barbara Massey. I'm Captain Massey's sister. You killed my sister. Cat was a aunt. She was a great aunt. She was a cousin. She was a friend. Cat said she was a committee of one. There's nothing Cat wouldn't do for people. I want personally to choke you and leave my fingers on your neck because it was unnecessary. You leave 200 miles to come to Buffalo. You don't even know any black people. I want to choke. You better stick those places. You better say, "Cop, make y'all from protecting me, because I will hurt you so bad. You have made me sick. You got my family crying. I miss my sister every day. You don't like black people. Man, you don't know a damn thing about black people. We're human. We like our kids to go to good school. We love our kids."
However,
Cop getting ready
while she
just in
was
case.
speaking, a supposed family member wanted to let Peyton know how he felt.
We never go in no neighborhood to take people out. Don't do it.
Luckily, the police were able to calm the situation.
Bro, they be getting ready, bro. I'm telling you. That's why they got so many cops in there.
Now it's Peyton's turn to speak.
I'm very sorry for all the pain I forced the victims and their families to suffer through. I'm very sorry for stealing the lives of your loved ones. I cannot express how much I regret all the decisions I made leading up to
So
my
why you
actions on
do
May
it then?
14th.
Like, what made you even do
I
it?
did a
That's
terrible
crazy.
thing that day. I shot and killed people because they were black.
What?
Looking back now, I can't believe I actually did it. I believed
Why when I
was
first saw
wrong and
this,
acted out
like
of
this
fear.
one right here, I thought it was gonna be racist because they said 10 black people
And I
that
don't
he
want anyone
killed.
to be inspired
In
by
my
it.
head, I was like, this gotta be racist because it's 10 people that he killed. That's all black. Like, bro, that's crazy.
Eventually, the judge reads her sentence.
The damage you have caused is too great, and the people you have hurt are too valuable to this community. You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again.
Bro,
It is
10
the
people.
judgment of this court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment.
He been to
A
jail for
domestic
it.
act of terrorism motivated by
Terror.
hate in the first degree,
Damn.
an A1 felony. That you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole.
Peyton was sentenced to life
Dude.
imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
He'll die
But this
in
won't
prison,
be the
bro.
last time a parent lunged at the perpetrator in court. Take, for example, the case of Larry Nassar, who is facing multiple charges for sexual abuse. Larry was a sports doctor at Michigan State University and with USA Gymnastics when police received reports for his crimes. However, during investigations, Larry had a different story.
I don't get it. Why didn't she say something if she was feeling violated in any way, shape, and form? There was no communication.
Okay.
I always say I've never met these
Bro,
queens, and
come
then I get a
on.
DM.
Like, I don't want to see that. Come on. Come on now. Come on.
You ever get aroused during these
Bro,
exams?
right. What are you doing?
Right.
Why are you even doing that
This is why I'm
anyways?
talking to you about this because this young girl and her mother both observed this on more than one occasion during treatment.
If there was arousal, it's. I mean, like.
Might as well make this shit a pedophile, nigga.
Whatever. I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm not trying to. You know, what I mean,
Whatever. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
When you're a guy, sometimes you get.
Oh
Truth
my
caught up with
God.
him
Come
when he
on,
was
bro.
arrested.
Come on
Now, in
now.
court, his victims take to the stand.
I testified to let the world know that you are a repulsive liar.
One after the other.
I am Jessica Tomashow, also known as Victim A. I was sexually assaulted by Larry Nassar when I was 9 and 12 years old.
Yo.
You broke and shattered a lot of girls. You manipulated us to trust you because you're a doctor, and doctors do no wrong, only heal. You are not a healer.
Now it's time for the parents to
Damn.
address Larry.
I don't know who you are now. Maybe I never knew. Maybe none of us did. But Larry, you did this to yourself, and you did this to us.
Inmate Nasser. That is what your name is. And don't you forget that.
And while we all are moving mountains, you, Larry, will have no choice but to sit in prison and wait to
Man,
die.
crying.
And
Oh.
I said, you ready to go to lunch? And
Damn.
she's like, no, Mom, I just want to go home. And I said, what's wrong? Are you in pain? And she said, Mom, I just want to go home. And I said, okay. So we got in the car and I said, and she started bawling. And I said, Chelsea, tell me what's wrong. And she said, Mom, he put his
Oh.
And I said, Chelsea, I was right there in the room. And she goes, you couldn't see what was going on, Mom. And she said, he hurt me.
Oh, come on, bro. Nah, he deserve it, bro. What are he doing?
She took her own life because she couldn't deal with the pain anymore.
She took her.
It'll be 10 years in March.
For this particular parent, Larry's tears hold no value.
Oh,
Words were
shit.
not enough.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing,
Oh yeah, he ready.
grant me 5 minutes.
He's gonna do something. Watch. He gonna do something. He gonna do something.
Would you do that? Yes or no? Would you give me 1 minute? Well, I'm gonna have to get something on.
Ooh.
Let me have that son of a bitch. I want that.
Stop fighting. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I want that son of a bitch.
Put your hands behind your back.
I know. Give me 1 minute with that bastard.
Go ahead. You guys
Eventually, Larry takes to the stand.
What I'm feeling pales in comparison
to the pain, trauma, and emotional destruction that all of you have experienced. There are no words that can describe the depth and breadth of how sorry I am for what has occurred. An acceptable apology.
In the end, the judge gives her sentence.
I find that you don't get it, that you're a danger.
Damn.
You remain a danger. I am a judge who believes in life and rehabilitation when rehabilitation is possible. I have many defendants come back here and show me the great things they've done in their lives after probation, after parole. I don't find that's possible with you. Your decision to assault was precise, calculated, manipulative, devious, despicable. I don't have to add words because your survivors have said all of that. I don't want to repeat it. Sir, I'm giving you 175 years, which is 2,100 months.
Bro, he's gonna be dead by then.
I need everyone to be quiet.
It's already old.
Self-contempt powers. I told you I'm not nice. Thank you. That's all for the record.
Larry will spend the rest of his life in prison. However,
basically,
while this reaction could certainly be dismissed as an effect of uncontrollable anger, the same can't be said for the case of 23-year-old Quinn Bowes, who's facing charges for murder. Quinn is in court for the murder of his 11-month-old son.
Oh,
Quinn was
nah,
found guilty
B.
and sentenced
No,
to
bro.
25 years in prison.
No,
However,
bro.
as he was being led away, the unexpected happened.
Oh.
Jeremiah Matthew Hartley, the child's uncle, punched him before he was wrestled down by the police.
That's crazy.
Jeremiah was eventually sentenced to 179
That was
days in
tripping.
jail for his actions.
That was,
However,
everyone
while it
was
was
messed
clear
up. It
that
was just-
Jeremiah wasn't happy with what Quinn did, his reaction to the sentence was similar to the case of Vashon Flowers, who was facing charges for murder. A disagreement about smoking led Vashon to fatally shoot his wife, Jamie Thomas Flowers. Now, in court, the daughter of the victim tells the court what happened.
He was irritable and said that he was a grown man. If he wanted to buy cigarettes, he would buy cigarettes. He got down on the ground and started choking my mother. Actually, I heard, "You don't have to do this, Fayshawn. Please don't do this. You don't have to do this." And then I heard gunshots.
But during the sentencing, London Thomas, the son of the victim, couldn't hold himself.
Damn. My man did a whole parkour over that shit.
Vashon was eventually sentenced to life imprisonment.
Come on, bro. It's almost done, bro. Chill with these ads, bro. They give ads like nothing, bro. Come on now. It's almost
The
done.
actions of London Thomas.
Look at that parkour move, bro. He
was
went
questioning
crazy.
Insanity itself.
Oh, shit. Oh.
This is 15-year-old James Douglas Gonzalez, who's in court. for
Gonzalez,
killing Edward
crazy.
Hall. In court, the jury found James guilty of negligent homicide and not murder. Enraged, Kevin Hall, the younger brother of the victim, acted. Eventually, the police were able to restore order. James escaped the attack.
What would y'all would do, like in a
Kevin
situation
was
like that? Would
sentenced to
y'all
5 days in
do
jail.
it, like
Just
run
when you
to
thought you've seen it all,
run to the
another
people,
convict surpasses
or
Kevin
run to the
Hall's
niggas or
wild
whatever,
open
bro?
display.
But
Enter
like,
Dwayne
I ain't
Smith,
gonna lie,
who's in
bro.
court for the sentencing of
Something
Clifford
like that.
Thomas. Clifford and his girlfriend were arrested for killing 3-year-old Jamela, the daughter
There he
of Dwayne
goes,
Smith.
bro.
In court, Dwayne approaches the stand to deliver his victim impact statement, but decides
Open
to
neck,
make another kind of
ring. Look like better hit him in the neck.
You can see Clifford's girlfriend and mother of the child in tears. Eventually, the police separate the two men and the session is rescheduled. Clifford and his girlfriend were later sentenced to up to 15 years in prison.
Damn.
Dwayne Smith is a prime example of a victim acting crazy in court. However, could Dale Williams' case be considered even a little crazier? This is Dale Williams, who is facing charges for murder. In June 2017, Dale ran his ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth Pledger Stewart,
They ran
off
over?
the road, causing her to crash. Dale then fatally shot her multiple times as onlookers watched. Now, in court, the daughter of the victim is ready to begin her statement, but the sons of the victim had other plans. The police had to use their tasers to bring order to the court. The session was rescheduled. This time, the victim's aunt was able to say her
Oh
mind.
shit.
When we saw him, his face.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. They had that shit planned, and I don't go. They probably like this, bro. They probably like that. They were like, yo, talk to the brother, like, bro, we about to go in there. I don't give a fuck what's gonna happen. We about to go in there and beat that nigga's ass. That's what they was talking about. They was about to beat their ass, bro. That is crazy though.
How he just killed my niece.
Eventually, Dale was sentenced to 15
No, he got
years
put
to
on the
life in
floor.
prison. But that wasn't
The
all.
guy with the dreads
Two brothers
was
also appeared
fucking
in
wrestling
court.
that nigga.
Dale continues
Think they
to
both
serve
went to
his
jail
sentence
too?
in prison.
Damn. That's crazy. Well, guys, if you like this video, subscribe, turn the notification on. I got more shit coming through. I'll see y'all in the next one, boys. Let's get it.